Every day of my life, I'm always learning. Every day that I work, I'm always earning. Every day and every night, I'm always burning. Every time I grab the mic, heads are turning. See, my status says I'm the baddest. My status says I'm so sick. If you're smelling something funky, that's so weak, cause I'm the shit. Get a grip, I come up quick with the hit after hit. I reap those benefits as I spit while the women treatment's counterfeit. Aw shit, I've done a whole lot of singing to know that I'm not winning. God bless the soul of the phone, I be known. It's the way that I rock, it's the way that I roll. With some drum and drum tonight, I'm here to set the tone. Simple pride as I spread these words of venom. You see the light, that's my shine, that's how I hit them. I've got excessive pride in my rapping ability, so Father forgive the oath, cause I'm about to get now everybody in the crowd, throw up your fucking models if you're Latin and proud. Throw up your fucking models if you're bouncing it loud. Throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models. Everybody in the house, see this humanos body, I feel it, the funk at the speaker. See this humanos body, Latinos, Latinas, see this humanos body, see this humanos body, see this humanos body. It's the hell functions of sinners that could be your last breath, but too proud to confess. No stressing, the Lord's hand the thought of Latin is blessing. Secret sin, simple pride, it's about those ancient scribes. Now open up your eyes and take pride on my Latin vibe. Take pride on my rap tracks, take pride on my chips, stack it with that. AZ will forever be on the map. I'm not trying to talk smack, just a desire for what you lack. No here to settle scores, no take but yours. My pockets I'm trying to spell, I'm bringing you life from hell. When the hell have you all ever know me to fail? So before I say my farewell, the hell with damnation. Purification is the epic of my creation. Now everybody in the crowd, throw up your fucking models if you're Latin and proud. Throw up your fucking models if you're bouncing it loud. Throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models. Everybody in the house, see this humanos body, I feel it, the pump at the speaker. See this humanos body, Latinos, Latinas, see this humanos body, see this humanos body, see this humanos body. Now everybody in the crowd, throw up your fucking models if you're Latin and proud. Throw up your fucking models if you're bouncing it loud. Throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models. Everybody in the house, see this humanos body, I feel it, the funk at the speaker. See this humanos body, Latinos, Latinas, see this humanos body, see this humanos body, see this humanos body.
God bless you. That boy is fire.
Check it out. Been like a little louder. Thought I was daydreaming, I was up on another. I got Henny up, now what's for lunch? I fucked the hoe, I didn't trust. Now put me up, cup, double Dutch. My life a movie, you were extra. Get more cheese in your life, then you'll probably make yourself fit a little better. Gucci is so even the sweater. There's no sweat, bruh. Life is really easy and she opening her legs up. And I just had a threesome in a jet car. I'm like a nympho scrolling through my phone, always rich, I'm about to hit man, good, and I keep it wet. She came with her sick. Liquor on the bed. I like to never met.
She a regular, yeah, she know the block. I just put the bean, that I was a rock. I just put the bean, and I got some buck. I got lots of beans, and I never up. I got lots of beans, and I never up. I just put the bean, that I was a rock. I just put the bean, and I got some buck.
2 cups, I'm too fucked. Time to start to ooze up. You with Jimmy, Palooza, and I stay smoking on a action. And I stay in tune with my goons. They gon' catch you black and nigga kill the room. I got keys that gon' need some packing. And she put me up. That's the stuff. She rub on my nuts. I can get enough. Niggas making a big fuss over small change. I'ma get her roll these different colors and an R-ray. Ooh, that's a blue. Hit that nigga with an E-braid. She come on my racks and I charge it if she delay. Hop inside the Mozzie. Now I'm going on a speed race. I could've rocked the Audi, but the Mozzie got me hot for the speed chase. I'm not for the game. She in sport. I don't EA. I'm not for the game, she in sport, I don't EA.
It's time to talk about one of my favorite characters in the Masters Universe lore, Zodak. I think a big reason I like him, and a lot of fans like him, is, well, he's mysterious. He's mysterious in quite a few ways.
Big Zodak, better get your Kodak. Not from New Orleans, but they saying who that? Rise up, they knew that. North side to south side, Two-Face, Robin Lemon, stand down like 4 flags. Hurricane, no Troche, now I'm New York ranging. Bally Sports and MSG, I cannot change the station. I don't do the radio with monetization, pay me though. They looked at me like I was crazy, bro, now they pump faking. Sharif Abdurrahim in the A before Zaza. MTV director Fett been smoking on that la-la. Delete 3, no Lil Wayne, room 112, no Lil Zane. Rick Ross and Future, with these folks I cannot play no games. It's a low down dirty shame, bro, I'm not Keenan Ivory Wayne. So my brother and my cousin, they gon' bring that major pain. No, in the air more than the Air Force. My second home's the airport. Got steps all in my passport. My only bad's a jazz sport. Made off in Peru, on makes our pay look how we grew. I don't need to sign in any of y'all labels, cause I rock with Sonar Mule. Pull my browser Web 3, watching all my funds accrue. I ain't finna say that shit no more. If you snoozing, then you lose.
He was shown in the Filmation series as a neutral character. Not evil, not good, but a character who would show up to ensure the balance of power or balance of the universe was always respected.
Big Zodak, better get your Kodak. Not from New Orleans, but they saying who that? Rise up, they knew that. North side to south side, Two-Face, Robin Lemon, stand down like 4 flags.
I'm taking a pill like Kodak, wait. Do you need to flag? I done invented infinity bag. I keep me a stick with infinity, man. What's it say? She love me on sending a bag. Man, let me tryna stack up the cash. Man, let me tryna stack up the rack. Where organic I live in the past. They sell like you, I can tell that they go for red dudes, but still using red pants. If I was wrong, I know they gon' hate, but I'm flicking the most. Down there, I'm up, had to change up the sauce. Having knowledge, they can't that it's in this house. I know him, ain't no counting me out. They bowl on my jaw, don't need the bros. My life either which way it go. When I sign me a deal, can I turn to a clone? When I sign me a deal, can I take off my soul? On the knees, it for me, but ain't blessing no. Got the recipe for sure. They know.
Big Zodak, better get the Kodak. Not from New Orleans, but they asking who that? Rise up, they knew that. I've been all gas, no brakes, like a high-speed chase. Hoping one day I make it to the top. I just need the time and the place. Trust me, don't make that mistake. You guarantee that this ain't what you want. Bet that if it's beef, you ain't safe. I ain't scared to catch a case. Pocket check, give me everything you got. Running out of time, can't wait. What they better than the day? Time to execute this $1 million plot. My OG told me, Che, you ain't gon' make it with that mindset. Move a little different, try to hit them with a side step. Going through the motions, knowing that it ain't my time yet. If you ain't went all in and lost it all, you ain't alive yet. I'm over their head, I'm over here breaking down the concepts. Two sides to every story, let me give a little context. Put some in my system, and ain't shit I can't do. Even if it's a race to die, bitch, I can't lose. 100 miles and running, I might need to change shoes. If I want it, I'ma get it. There ain't shit I can't do. Been so focused on this money, I told the blood to bring two. If they pull me over, it's over. All the shit in plain view. Dog, I've been all gas, no brakes, like a high-speed chase. Hoping one day I make it to the top. I just need the time and the place. Trust me, don't make that mistake. I can guarantee that this ain't what you want. Bet that if it's beef, you ain't safe. I ain't scared to catch a case. Pocket check, give me everything you got. Running out of time, can't wait. What they better than the day? Time to execute this $1 million plot. Feel like my life on replay. Believe my lies make them true. Shit, I'm thinking about too deep, only my mind's in the room. Still waiting on my moment, it felt like time didn't move. I'm stuck all in my ways, I had to try something new. Everybody know I've been down, ain't gotta lie, none of you. If it's one thing about chat, no, I'm gon' grind, that's what I do. They wonder why I stay off gold. I'm from where they shoot for fun. There's all this madness in the world, like it's what make it run. And I've been waiting on better days, they won't even give me one. I'm sick of real life, can I go back to being young and dumb? This might be all I'm ever gonna be, but I ain't giving up. I know I ain't perfect, but I'm trying to eat chase, hoping one day I make it to the top. I just need the time and the place. Trust me, don't make that mistake. I can get to catch a case, pocket check, give me everything you got. Running out of time, can't wait. What they better than the day? Time to execute this $1 million plot.
I came every day. Being broken leg, don't pay. 7 up to come and this type of lifestyle. Yo, it's Nicosia Wacko. Moms would be so proud of me. Pregnant piggy bank is giving birth to all this currency. Pockets got the month they smoke, stacking on my earnings. I count so many zeros, we them figures that you yearning for. With my line out, they bringing fish back every time. Making zeros at a 5, I'm trying to get them to a 9. Getting low, doing shows, man, that brother's still in this line. I really don't care if they don't get yours, cause I keep getting mine. Bread on deck is like a knife, come and have a slice with you. We ain't got no beef, so I'ma hit you with a slice of cheese. Brother Day got the smoke, by my side of gotta be. So many zeros in his bank account, it's like a lottery. No way that you can stop it. We rolling with some players that truly be about they do. The ladies that we get with, they truly be about they chill. From the door, they let you know that y'all be calling them. Yeah, my players be on, I came every day. Being broken leg, no crazy. 7 up to come this type of lifestyle. Zeros, man, that's what you want. Keep them in your bank account. Zeros to the millions, I'm not talking about a blank amount. 1,000 ways to make a book. I suggest you choose, buddy. That'll keep you flossing like a boss, so go make food on play. Ace of spades, we pop and close with every damn design. Big body, top to drop it, letting in that sunshine. Getting paid, make you fiction, cause I'm always on the grind. I really don't care if you don't get yours, cause I keep getting mine. Got the bags of what you want, no, we can supply your need. All I gotta do is make a call, my dog and drop it off for speed. So that's what we do, that's what this all be about. Even if the popo hit one spot, you never take a sound. No way that you can stop it. Everybody eating, cause we all about that coke. Cribs in every city, so it's always like we home. Feel it to the flow, you gotta know we gotta go. Yeah, my players be on, I can't every day. Being broken leg, no crazy. 7 up to come this type of lifestyle. What's up? Something to say. I have something to say. It's been on my mind all day. I have something to say, and I have to let it out, okay? I have something to say. It's been on my mind all day. I have something to say, and I have to get it out, okay? Yo, this world getting crazier by the day.
Conspiracy theories turning factual, so I pray for our future generations who be bowing down to Satan, having no say on how they wanna be living day to day. Government pushing all the silly ass shit to obey, when we all know by following the money to the psychos, gunning to take your freedoms, pushing all the ones that sleeping, thinking medical segregation is the best thing, but they dreaming. For real, cause it for real. Wake up, it's time for a reality pill. We've become too dependent on a system invented to disconnect us from our true purpose to be interconnected. Not respecting each other goes against the first rule. So it's time to buckle up, distance away from fools that abuse, they use whatever they can choose. They spit you on the floor soon as it's time to make moves. I have something to say. It's been on my mind all day. I have something to say, and I have to let it out, okay? I have something to say. It's been on my mind all day. I have something to say, and I have to get it out, okay? Yeah, now I see segregation is making a comeback. Guess we learned nothing from history, oh it's so wet. Television spitting the same old lies, with plenty of human beings turning a blind eye. And if you one of these tools, then yo, I'm talking to you. You gon' get what's coming if you don't stand up for the truth. And if you plan being one of the ones who talking abuse towards others you don't agree with, back up with it loose. Hey, for real, cause it for real. Wake up, it's time to come back to reality feel. We are fully capable to choose the things that we take, and alternative options that we may choose to embrace. We got our own minds and own decisions to make. Got our own lives and choose all the risks that we take. As long as we be respectful, stick to the fundamentals. It's no conspiracy, these people are so mental. Wow. Straight up, cuzzy. I can't stand by and say nothing. I have to say something. Wake up.
On my way, Joe, what I can do, I'll prepare the soul, what I will do. Eating that mind, I'm to sleep, no time to be weak, I'm in too deep. Yeah, this guy's great zoo. Can be good down and make snooze. Get back up and move. Yeah, move, yeah, move. Get back in the groove. Come on. Yeah, move. It's all about crazy dog. Yeah, don't take the fight, no. Business is business, you know. Get back up and move, yeah, move, yeah, move. Get back in the groove. Business is a question. Well, business is always a pleasure. Demands, fulfill demands, on that road, down to the right. We're told nothing's gold. Solid ground, bringing up me. We're so like being so solid ground, bringing up.
I'm so impressed! Wow, your steps are amazing!
Can't imagine how you felt, but you just seeing this voicemail. If I told someone how it used to be in love, it's a fairy tale. Even if you don't wanna answer, no voice calls that comes from me. I will remain, I will be patient and be the best guy I can be. Never thought that your last scene to me will remain like the holy grail. How I dream of your last touch like Jesus thought of that last sip. And when I look back, only thing I had to do is apologize for all that I did, cause I did you wrong. This my sorry song, dedicated to you. I'm sorry for all the things I did. I'm sorry for all I never said. I'm sorry for sometimes acting weird, forgetting all the things we shared. I'm sorry for times I've disappeared, playing with your heart then reappeared. I'm sorry for making things go bad and making it this way.
You are supreme!
Those coins that you hold, man, you gotta be clueless. Trying to make a bull run, you can't even use it. The use case is useless, it's sold with no future. But you keep on buying, cause you've been deceived. But I'll take these gains while you stay asleep. But I ain't holding no BTC. I'd rather keep getting drops of that XRP. Super fast, super cheap, you can't compete. You take about an hour and we 1, 2, 3. We instantly receive no fee. You talking all that bud, but I know you got a piece. And if you didn't get a bag, RIP. I got a gold wallet with an ID in it, but it's digital. Fit it up with gold. That new peso, crypto what I hold, and it's X to the R. You know what the rest. All around the world in an instant. Send it from afar, from a distance. I'm with the crypto fam and we lifting. Headed past the moon on a mission. The crypto fam strong, we all winning. We all held strong to the finish. On my back, stay heavy, stay replenished. Watch us in the sky, you just a witness. Hey, let's go.
I always aim at positive daily affirmations. That's why I don't need none of your validations. My passive income triple like it's Trinity. And yep, that's right, no more waiting for eternity. Financial freedom is just within reach. So you can stop acting now like a bum and leech. Enlightened minds and souls is how we operate. It's cool, no hate will let you duplicate. Bye bye rap race, you're not a friend of mine. Crypto fam made it to the finish line. I'm not here to impress, but to express. I'm just letting my voice heard about success. They say sometimes you win some, you lose some, but nothing in life is free, so don't snooze, fam. Now love, live, heal, use your heart to see the crypto family will fully soon be free.
All around the world in an instant. Send it from afar, from a distance. I'm with the crypto fam and we left in. Headed past the moon on a mission. The crypto fam strong, we all winning. We all held strong to the finish. On my back, stay heavy, stay replenished. Watch us in the sky, you just a witness. Hey, let's go. Live up and away now. You space bound, we just escaped town. Them bulls and odds had you face down. That rocket ship blast, we on our way out. But your rocket ship crash made you wake now. But we halfway up, it's too late now. Cause we on our way to that new space round. You could've got a bag and found our way out. But the world is a stage we just played out. You didn't hold strong, make the shake out. Now with the crypto fan, we made the shakeouts. Add into them bags, it's okay now. I'm getting airdrops, they on their way down. Filling up these bags, and at the space house. There's gonna be a party, see you at the space town. Moon suit bags packed, ready, space bound. All around the world in an instant. Send it from afar, from a distance. I'm with the crypto fam and we left in. Headed past the moon on a mission. The crypto fam strong, we all winning. We all held strong to the finish. On my back, stay heavy, stay replenished. Watch us in the sky, you just a witness. Hey, let's go.
I hope this melody may cause your epiphany. Life with crypto fam is just like a symphony. We over here lifting each other's energy until we all attain the highest frequency. We're traveling and celebrating our liberty. Lady E sending love using XRP. You can count on it now, there's efficiency. Taking my bags, well, that's the end of me. I focus on my own wealth and energy. Funny how this irritates my frenemies. Collecting stars, building my town, play to earn. Passive income went up once I learned. Green bars, saving people from prison bars. No more saving for cash, got my crypto stash. Flourishing and holding strong, we are one. Soaking up the sun, building castles in the sun.
All around the world in an instant. Send it from afar, from a distance. I'm with the crypto fam and we left in. Headed past the moon on a mission. The crypto fam strong, we all winning. We all held strong to the finish. On my back, stay heavy, stay replenished. Watch us in the sky, you just a witness. Hey, let's go.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Wake and Bake. I am your host, Killer Strider, and you know how it goes. Welcome to another weekly dosage of the Wake and Bake vibes. Today, as usual, you know that we play music. In the beginning, all the songs that were played were directly from the Sonar Muse platform, and all the artists were being paid out in real time. So let's get into some blockchain smoking news before we get into some conversations with our special guest. Just want to share some interesting news that came out. just some small stuff. I would say some small stuff that is probably going to change, the way things go on XRPL. Talking about tokenization. So Ripple exec shares crucial tokenization opinion. So we have been hearing a bit about tokenization, and the head of payments marketing at Ripple, Oliver actually speaks about how tokenization could be the future, and everything computes via tokenization. So uh, we might just see how tokenization may, create some influx on XRPL. That's another article that was put out yesterday as well about XRP. Booming because of tokenization. So it might be the catalyst of the crypto revolution. We've been hearing about tokenization of real world assets through some platforms such as Sologenic, and we might just see that happening real soon. We are at the point where tokenization of assets is becoming a thing, especially on other chains as well. So where do you guys see this coming, or how long do you see this coming to the blockchain? When do you think it's going to become something real heavy on the blockchains? Because we slowly starting to see it creep up, but things will start booming when it comes to tokenization. I believe tokenization is going to bring the broader public to the crypto Web3 space. As soon as they start seeing that assets are going to be tokenized and they can trade these real world assets on here, and we will definitely see things moving, and we might see some movement with the price action, especially with XRP. If we speaking on XRP, real world assets would be a good place on XRP ledger based on the speed and efficiency and how easy it is to create these quote unquote IOUs on here. So I look forward to it. I definitely look forward to it. But that brings me to something that's real interesting on the Sonar Muse side of things. We've been working on tokenizing the music space, the music ecosystem, the music industry in some ways. We first started with NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which we believe should be just for accessing music listening purposes. Whereas there is another way to tokenize music in a different way, where you can tokenize music shares, right? So music shares, we have introduced this new feature on the Sonar Muse side called Regium shares, and that's something that we believe the public, the broader public, especially supporters, music supporters, have been interested in. How do they get incentivized for supporting their artists? And this is a way for artists to give out to their fans. So what a Regium token does is it provides fans with the opportunity to invest in an artist's song. So if you invest in a song, or buy some shares, a tokenized version of the shares, it means that you'll be able to earn from the mechanical royalties that a specific song or musical work has been generating. So a portion of those shares are going to be reserved for the supporters. So with that said, there are some things that I would like to break down with this. So the artist can set out how much of the mechanical royalties is reserved for their supporters. So you could choose an amount from 10% to 50%. You could like with this song, Preem by Cyber. So Preem, he has set the music percentage split to 10%. And that means that with every share, because there's 100 shares based on that, so 100 shares, which equates to 100% of that 10%. So each token that you own will be worth 0.1, a tenth of a percent. And you, as an artist, still receive your micropayments in real time. You also still receive, a portion of your music sales. So whenever somebody purchases your song, if your song is for sale, you'll receive, those payments still in real time. But a portion of that will be reserved for, your supporters. And you know, one thing I do see potential for this being used is, the fans now get to push your music a bit more. You could use this as a way to incentivize your number one supporters and provide them with the opportunity to purchase, some of your music or some of your shares, and it creates value for your music. Songs, we believe songs can be considered or should be considered a commodity. It appreciates with time. Music is timeless. So, a song may not be big right now, but in the future it could just potentially blow up, So if you are a music supporter or really into, investing in music, this is the best way for you to do that, and you can earn passively from this. What the Regium feature does provide is you get these payouts every 2 weeks. So every fortnight you'll be getting paid out for the song. So you can see the payout history for each payout. You could check out the payout history and how much the song has been generating, and as well as you could trade this on the decks. The thing about receiving royalties is that you have to own 0.5 of the token. So the fact that it's fractionalized, or it can be fractionalized on the DEX, is what provides some interesting dynamics for this. So you can earn based on that. And yeah, we really excited about this feature. You could as an artist, you could gift shares to your fans, your biggest supporters, and provide them with the opportunity to also earn from you, and they can push your music. This is another way to incentivize your fans and supporters to push your songs more and make your song quote unquote a hit as well. So you guys should check out Sona Muse Regium shares. Check that out. And support your artists, your favorite artists on the XRPL. Show them love. I do want to see a whole lot of artists, and I look forward to a lot of artists, using and utilizing this feature. You'll need to set the trust line first before you are able to purchase, and you can also see who owns the token. That's a beautiful thing. You can see who owns what and how many shares they own, and in the future, shareholders will be able to view the music stats for the specific song. You'll be able to see the sales as well as the streaming numbers, and the payouts, especially the payouts. Like they'll be able to see how much they'll potentially earn in the future. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting feature, and I'm definitely excited to have this on the XRPL. This is the best way to revolutionize and evolve the music ecosystem on the XRPL. So with all that said, that's the blockchain side of things, blockchain smoking side of things. I'd like to introduce our guest by just playing one of his songs before we get into conversation. Um, the song I'm about to play is one of my favorite songs. It's something that a song that really grabs my attention all the time whenever I get. So let me just play it here. This is the song I want to play to you guys. So
I'm so impressed!
Yeah, I had a dream about you, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want the best for my guys? Half of you tryna die. Yeah, I had a dream about you, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me. For me, for me, for me. You gon' be mad at you when you see me living your former future. That jealousy is not for me, the energy's not green, it's fuchsia. And I guess I'm Confucius, confused and composed and focused. I see the motions through all emotions. I'm posted on standby, waiting for you to arrive. My worst flaw, it's all about you, even when it's about me. I switched the program, a small switch in the channels, and now you're lonely. Speaking for your friends and family, more invested in you is sad, and I miss my homie. You should've practiced all the magic you showed me. Things you taught me made me a monster. Now I wish Frankenstein would copy. My screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose. My screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose. Yeah. Yeah, my screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose. I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Half of you gonna lie. Yeah, I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, for me. Yeah, I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Half of you gonna just lie, lie. I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, for me, for me. Yeah, I was unimpressed with shorty since a nigga been fucking him. Then I made some choices that I came to find a bit troublesome. I had to adjust a lot when I called myself lover one. My insecurities had me looking like a bubblegum. I was popping off and we was on and off. Yeah, I thought I was on when I was hella off. Yeah, I made my apologies and we thought it was problem solved. Then I went and crowed up, realized I was hella off. My biggest fear is being too toxic to keep my best friend. My truest fear is growing to resent her for it in the end. Cause being lonely is the shit I got without her. But there's some women around me that I often think about it. It ain't just the sex, which actually makes me feel worse. Cause I already made 4 promises about birth. And I know she's my rocker, return me now to the earth. But I can't be the only one feeling like I should search. I can't be the only one feeling like they should search. Yeah, I had a dream about just now, I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Have you gonna lie? But it cannot be I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about. I wanna dream just for just a vision for
Wow, your steps are amazing.
All right. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our guest for the Wake and Bake Vibes. Money is Meth.
Thank you. It's an honor and a pleasure. I'm here smoking with the homie right now. Awesome Wolf, how you doing? It's been a minute, bro.
Yeah, it is. It has been a long time, bro. Like, I don't even know
Where my
how long.
beats at, bro? We gotta pop out and show niggas. I know you heard what Kendrick said.
For sure, man. Hey, that we gotta speak about that another time. We definitely gotta speak about what's been going on, man. For sure. Would you like to just introduce yourself to the community, to everybody? Let us know who MoneyisMeth is.
I'm MoneyisMeth, man, the one and only, from Jersey. Been all over. I make art. I make music. Always been making art. Started making music. Shit is a passion now. It is what it is. That's me. That's all I am. Meth. I can't hear you right now.
For sure. Appreciate it. So, what got you? First of all, you say you're well-rounded artist, more so, into music and doing visual art. So
Appreciate you.
what really got into the music scene? How'd you get into the music scene?
Well, it's crazy. I started late because as a kid and shit like that, I didn't care about music like that. I mean, I didn't have no cable, no shit like that. I wasn't watching MTV when niggas was watching MTV and all this shit back when they had music. So I got into it randomly. Like, we got cable and we was watching. Obviously, I like music, but I didn't care about it like that. Like, I'm a real hip hop head. Really know the history. Really know all that. But I got into that shit. Thank you. Just cause I vividly remember we got cable. My family got cable for the first time, so we got this channel called what was that shit called? Fuse. I want to say Fuse TV. You remember that shit? And they used to have takeovers. Like, they would play all certain artists' music videos all day. Like, it'll be a Lil Wayne day, it'll be an Eminem day, it'll be days like that. And the shit was just hitting me too hard. I was like, oh fuck it. So I just started writing and shit, not doing nothing with it, but just writing shit down and everything. And then, I just got addicted to the shit. That was like, I was definitely in high school.
Awesome. So what would you categorize your sound as? What kind of, music do you make? For those who don't know.
I mean, it's really hip hop, like hip hop, like that for real. But the influences is a lot wider than that. Psychedelics have a lot to do with it. Just my whole pathway into getting down certain rabbit holes, getting into psychedelics, listening to psychedelic rock, the 70s, 80s shit, listening to the golden era shit. I remember I had an iPod shuffle. The first shit I put was Ready to Die into my shit. So come from that. But then all the rock music shit too. Then I just really, hip hop got me into all music. I kicked down the door, so I just got passionate about all that shit. But in terms of categorizing it, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But it's real. It's like not all the way traditional. It's some different shit, some alternative shit, but it's got a little edge to it. I'm not on some alternative shit like no disrespect. I'm not on no white boy shit. I just be spitting that shit and being personal with the shit. Mm-hmm. That's the best way I could describe it in terms of category. Niggas gotta tell me that.
Yeah, feel you. Yeah. Speaking of categories, what else would you how would you categorize the art that you make? Because your art is real abstract. I know that probably is one of the categories, but you make a different kind of art. Your art is completely different to what people are normally used to. So, what would you categorize your art as?
That's a good question too, because the way I take the art shit, I mean, I have a way more traditional like background in art getting into it because I was doing art at a young age and shit like that. But people have told me, I mean, I take pieces of certain shit, so I don't know what like genre to say it is exactly, but I just go after a certain tone. And to connect it back to your last question, I feel like my shit all just has a certain tone to it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I'm looking at the screen right now. But I just kind of keep that going. Like again, the psychedelics changed my shit a lot. The because before that, all my shit was black and white. I would draw and shit. Anything that sticks into my head that makes me, oh, I gotta run to a canvas right now or some shit like that, I'm gonna do it. So some of the shit, it could be political, it could be chaotic, it could be drugged out, it could be all that, everything. I just try to put life the way I see it into, both sides of the coin. Because I feel like I know a lot of different types of people, so I have a different experience than certain niggas, and I want it to come across just exactly how it feels, type shit.
Yeah. So, who are your inspirations? Because, like
In
looking at your
art,
art, yeah, in art, like who are your inspirations? Seems super, super like abstract, surreal in some ways. Because you would have to, of course, art is based on your interpretation of what you're seeing, and you create like your own vision. But like, what really inspired you? Who inspired you to kind of go this route with your art?
I hate to be a person, I'm not even lying to you, nobody.
Mhm.
I
So it's
always
more.
appreciated art and shit like that, but I was always doing it for me. I feel like if anything influenced what happened to me, it was getting into drawing realistic shit and stuff like that. And
Mm.
also that mixed with, I didn't have cable, but I had Kids WB. I know you're in another country, so you didn't have that, but Channel
Mm.
11 over here, where I'm at, Saturday mornings, I'm watching all the cartoons and shit. You feel me? But it's not Cartoon Network. You feel me? I got that a little later, but still in time. Still in time. Cartoon Network is definitely the shit. But I was watching Kids WB, and it would be on live TV Saturdays. All these cartoons, then the comic shit. So I used to draw shit like that. That got my drawing abilities up. I feel like most niggas start drawing with the anime shit. Cause I feel like if I had the cable and shit at that age, I'd be drawing a little bit different because I would have been watching anime all the time.
Yeah, I won't lie. When I was, getting into art, yeah, anime was what I was drawn into. Like I really was, passionate about like watching and making anime. I wanted to become like an animator first and foremost before even getting into the music scene. I was more into becoming like a graphic designer and stuff like that. So yeah, it is a interesting way to get into art. Like cartoons just create this whole it helps you, expand your imagination and helps you, get inspired to, be what you want, be super creative with it.
Yeah.
And speaking of like, cartoons and all of that, um how do you, think, visual art kind of affects, the way music is consumed? People have been like making music videos in a different way nowadays compared to how they were back in the day. Before we even answer that question, one question just popped up right now is, what's your views on, the current music video scene or the music video climate compared to, the climate that it was back then? How do you think the creativity is right now compared to back then?
Um, I feel like the creativity back then was higher with music videos. only because now it's so many people and there's a formula for it. And I also feel like limitation breeds creativity. So now we have a lot more resources, so it's like, okay, you're not stumbling onto all these ideas by yourself. And that's the difference. And
Damn,
that's
yeah,
across everything.
that's true. That's true, because we have ease of access to a whole lot of things, a whole lot of tools. We can, add certain effects with ease now. Back
I don't
then
mean
they
to
had
interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt either, but I want to add to that. It's also, in terms of it, the limitations breeding creativity and shit like that too. It's also just everything, just the state of everything right now is in such a way that it is hard for people to find their own way. Everything feels very familiar, so you take it in and you could enjoy it, but it doesn't stick to you like shit used to. Real talk. But I feel like right now, even though the creativity is down, the importance of the video is up. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I honestly think it's the opposite. I think
Yeah.
well, I'm talking about the last sentiments about, the creativity being up. I think there's even the message. Some of the music videos lack creativity because there's no storyline really. Back then there used to be some kind of storyline with the music videos, but nowadays it's just like, okay, you just have to have some cool effects to just capture the audience. It's more about what visual effects you can add to the music video rather than just portraying a message off the actual song, because some of the music videos don't correlate with the song, and that's one thing that is an issue for me with music videos
You're
nowadays.
talking
It's all
about right
about,
now, right?
yeah, like right now it's more about like, hey, let's just have some cool visuals. Let's just make this music video just so we have like women, especially in rap. It's like more about women, having a whole lot of women now, like in the music videos, like twerking
I feel
and
like it depends on what you make. If you're making some shit for the bitches, I better see some bitches in your shit.
facts for sure. Yeah, and then like of course the underground scene is completely different though, because they really focus on kind of portraying a different aesthetic when it comes to their music videos. They more so kind of go along the lines of what they talk about in their music videos, but in the mainstream it's more completely different. But I feel like they also add subliminals in there, and that's a deeper conversation we can have. Like
Mm.
the subliminals that they add to the music videos is crazy.
Like what? What's an example of a subliminal in a video? Subliminal, like what?
Okay, so the whole, like what I was saying, like we're seeing a lot of women, and the degrading of women in music videos, and that kind of subliminally makes the younger generation think that's okay, that's what it needs to be. And then you see some symbolism in some music videos. I can't think of an example of a like symbol or symbolism in a music video, but you would see like some symbols here and there that just trigger something in your head, and it sticks with you. Also predictive programming, because of what they put in the music videos, they probably put like something that might come in the future in the music videos. Um, before it actually happens, those kind of things. And then, you
You're saying like to promote the next thing they're gonna do, or you're saying
yeah,
like
yeah, an
okay,
agenda in some way. It kind of brings like an agenda in some way to the audience. They let the audience know about it, like through predictive programming, so that we're not surprised when it happens. Similar to what happens in movies. It's what they do in movies. They kind of just put some subliminal messages into the movies, And then when it happens, like, the previous episode, I was speaking about AI with artist that was here, Cyber. And we've been seeing a lot of AI and robotics and all that kind of stuff
Right.
about the future. And we're getting there, and we're not really as scared or fearful or even excited about it as much, because we just see this stuff on the TV and we're like, okay, this is where we're going. We kind of somewhat desensitized. We get desensitized by the visuals that we see. I don't know if you agree with that, but that's what I feel. I feel like that's where we're going, and that's what I see when it comes to even the movies, especially the movie you suggested to me a couple of years back, Videodrome, right?
I don't
Videodrome is
even
like
remember.
that
Remind me of
exactly
that
like
video drone. Video
so.
drone.
Videodrome was a crazy movie because it kind of does make you like, and we do see TV like that. TV does kind of like control you in that way, and it kind of programs you in that way to do certain things and act a certain way.
That's
So
damn such a
that
gracious host. Partner.
so when it comes to predictive programming, I believe that's what the art does. And I guess life imitates art. That's the saying that
Do you think
we
these
all.
artists are doing it on purpose, or it manifests itself because it's art? Because I hear what you're saying.
Mm, I
Is
think
life imitating the art?
yeah, I think in some way, but yes, to some extent I think it is, but I think also at the same time there's somebody at the back, pulling the strings to tell them it has to go this certain way. Of course, there's a director who kind of knows where things should go or what should be in there, because the artist is just there for the 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 visuals and just to be there to make the music video. Sometimes they do add their 2 cents, but usually it's like, oh, the director usually, chooses the where it goes. Unless you're a hands-on artist, then it's completely different.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 100% right with that.
So what's your take on predictive programming? Do you think that's true? Like we do see some type of subliminal messages in the way visuals are created.
I think to an extent it's that high art or high value art or just art that is worth something on a grand scale in any form, whether it's physical shit or music, but especially music and shit like that, music videos and all that. I feel like just it being planted in people's heads by them seeing certain shit makes you more likely to come across certain shit or do or see certain shit. That's what I think.
All right,
So
I
I don't know
see.
if it's even them trying to predict shit or it's us latching on to shit that is fed to us. It's like, yo, I could see it or believe it. And
Mm,
we all collectively make it happen because we're all
yeah,
thinking about it because we all seen it with all this big shit, especially the bigger the shit, the more.
yeah, the
Artists
hive
have a lot
mind.
of influence right now.
Yeah, the hive mind. So when it comes to the visual art side of things, let's go do a 180 here. So how do you think music affects the visual art, or how people view art? Since we were speaking about how art makes people view music, which we kind of did touch on, but like, how do you think like people view art once they listen or consume music? How does that music change their perspective on art? Like maybe if you're working on your art, how does you probably listening to certain artists when you work on your art? How does that kind of change your perspective of what you're making, or like the influence of your art? How does certain artists influence your creativity?
it influences me crazy because I feel like to an extent you're as good as your inspiration, and a lot of shit be coming out of you. Just like with freestyling or whatever, it's like if something is just clicking with you, something's vibing with you, you're gonna execute a certain way. And you're gonna execute differently depending on what that vibe is. You're gonna do different shit. The music day to day, what you do in life, you want the music to reflect where you're trying to be at that particular time of the day, the tone you're trying to set. Am I here relaxing when I'm throwing on for that? Am I here doing this when I'm throwing for that? If I want to make some crazy shit, I might throw on some crazy shit. I feel like it definitely, the music does do something when you're consuming it in the process of creating anything. You feel me? So just because it's very physical. That's what I like about fine art. You really put a physical touch into it. So it just it reflects in what you're listening to. What you're listening to definitely affects what you make. Or let me speak for me. For me, it definitely does. But I feel like people could feel me on that too.
Yeah. So, okay. So, what kind of music do you listen to when you make your art? Do you listen to something along the lines of like what you kind of make when it comes to your music, or do you listen to something that's completely out of your spectrum?
It depends on how I'm feeling that day. But sometimes, yeah, I do like to sit down and put on some real hypnotic, crazy shit. Like when I was younger, I used to throw on that Radiohead album. What was that shit called? I used to paint to that like crazy. I think it was OK Computer. And I would just, and this is when I want to say I first started using psychedelics, or like right before. I used to just zone out to it, all the layers and shit, like, cause that's all I'm doing too. I'm trying to layer shit in a beautiful way. So I'm trying to hear some niggas layer some shit in a beautiful way. No Diddy, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's really it. It
Yeah.
definitely affects it. But I'll change it up, throw on some other shit, but the outcome will be totally different. It definitely affects it.
Yeah, speaking
Sure.
of psychedelics, right? So
Mhm.
how does that affect you when you're making your art, even your music? What how does that like change your creative process? Does it even change your creative process too when you're not on psychedelics?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the psychedelics will just make you think outside the box a little quicker. That's what I think. And you just hear it, you just be feeling it way different. Like I said, all these things are like, it's just stimulation to get you to whatever zone you got to be in to, flow it out. Whether it's, you're going to have a certain vibe, you're drinking, you're going to have a certain vibe, you're smoking. But a psychedelic experience is more personal, I feel like. Or for me at least. Like, that's not some shit I would try to be partying around to. Like, just randomly, you know what I'm saying? So I would rather be, okay, I'm about to lock in, have some paint around, have this around, and put it together, because it just feels so crazy when you're doing it in that state. It just puts you in a state to execute. It's not teaching you nothing you can't do. If you couldn't do it, you wouldn't be able to still. But yeah, that
Facts.
should make you think different. But I haven't done psychedelics in a minute. In a minute.
Yeah, I do see why a whole lot of visual artists have been, influenced by, taking psychedelics and creating art. There's a whole lot of artists that were definitely into that scene and making the kind of art that we, deem as amazing and out of this world. Um,
All these niggas
and
do psychedelics.
yeah, I think that's the only way that a few artists, can express themselves or find a way to express themselves well. Is just by consuming psychedelics and getting into that world. It's all about getting into that vibe and finding your zone. And yeah, a lot of people do find it with psychedelics. A lot of people find it in completely different ways by just walking and just exploring the world, meeting new people, as well as even just listening to music. Music could definitely be some kind of psychedelic too, based on based on the way you view it or you consume it. you know so yeah,
It's
it's
all
a
stimulation. It's whatever gets you to your vibe. Whatever your vibe's supposed to be in, just vibe out. Just don't do no crazy shit.
for sure, for
That's
sure.
really it. That's really it.
Definitely. I do have a question, right? I have a question for you. Have you ever considered, tokenizing your art in terms of having them as NFTs? Because I don't know if you've been into the blockchain space like that and seen what people have done with their art. um, you know, Creating some kind of digital space with the art. So I I know you definitely, do your art physically. You have like physical paintings uh on hand. I don't know if you have been interested in, getting into the blockchain space like that and digitizing your art for people to have, proof of ownership on the blockchain.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm just not that hip to it for real.
All right, cool. Definitely, I gotta hit you up and let you know more about like NFTs and how that works, because it basically is similar to the real world in terms of like selling your art, but you definitely do earn and gain royalties uh in uh a better way, because whenever your art gets resold, you're still earning from it as well, instead of just selling it once and then like you don't earn from it.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
that's one of the aspects with NFTs. You can always be earning residuals based on the percentage you want to earn from it. So yeah, that's something I would definitely want to speak to you about more about like your
Yeah,
art and
I kind of understand how it works. I don't like I don't have a grasp of the scene. Like, is it something where okay, if you have a certain level of notoriety already, you're gonna be getting boom resale, resale, resale of people in this space. You know what I'm saying? If unless you have a big ass name, I'm not clear. I'm
yeah.
not clear on that. I'm not clear on that.
Okay, yeah, so it's similar to the real world, I guess. It's like word of mouth too. It's also based on the visual aesthetics if people really are into that kind of art. Because right now the scene is more like
Like I
uh,
don't know most of the scene.
y-
I know
okay,
people
cool.
out here, but I don't know most of the scene
Okay,
and shit
so the
like that.
scene
You gotta
right
put me
now
in there.
with art is more, it's pixelated as well. It's more cartoonish art, but I do believe that there is a space for actual, art where it's abstract.
I
There
could do
are
digital
people.
art too.
Yeah, so the digital art scene is definitely where it's at, as well as making somewhat animal related NFTs. That's
Why
where it
animal
is.
related?
I guess that's how it started. It started that way. I guess that's where it all started,
That's true.
and um, it's kind of the norm to make animal, digital art. But physical art, I think the physical aspect is where it's going to stay, because real world assets, um real world assets is where things are at, because a lot of people still want to have that physical piece of art. You can have that digital ownership saying, okay, I can redeem this NFT for the physical art. So you can just have the digital version or print it, scan it onto your computer, and sell it as an NFT, and then you say the perks for having this NFT is that you will be able to also get the actual physical copy of the artwork. So there's some perks you can provide to those people who own your art in the blockchain space. So if you do that, that will be probably a way for you to garner an audience, get more people to know you more. It's more about like the people who own your art create the value for your art, similar to how it's done in art galleries. People can auction for your art. So it's based on how they've value your art, how valuable they think your art is. So if your art is worth $10,000, people will be willing to pay that and more. That could be the floor price for it. It depends. I don't know how you sell your art. Do you do it by commission, or is it something that you just create and this sell that way? Do you get
Yeah,
requests to make it, or is it just like something you just do out of inspiration and just sell whatever you've made?
yeah. Usually, I try to make it only when I'm inspired to do it, but I do be getting commissions and shit like that. But I never really be putting it out there just because I don't know. I feel so personal about the art shit for whatever reason, and sometimes people be asking me for some bullshit, bro. People be asking me for some bullshit because the shit that I be doing be taking time and effort. I don't know. But I
How
know
long?
I know that's a big problem with artists though. They over romanticize their own products.
Mm,
That's a
mm.
fact. That's definitely a
So
fact.
how long does it usually take you to like make your art? How long does it take?
It usually takes a while, like a full painting. Only but it's only because I like to look at it for so long. Number one and number two, I be doing a bunch of whole other different shit. I be doing shit all the fucking time. So it be taking like some shit be taking 2 weeks when I know I could be doing it in a couple days if I focused on it. But I don't have time for that all the time.
Mm. Yeah, I feel you. I think, yeah, it's the same with music too. A lot of people romanticize their music and tend to hoard it. Do you think people should just release their music the same way artists just release their art without having that fear of judgment? Do you think artists should do that nowadays? Because everybody's focused on perfection more than just the art.
Mm, I feel like everybody should do what suits them, but maybe they should know who they are first before they make that choice. But there's nothing wrong with trying everything. You deserve to try to give yourself a shot. Go for it. But sometimes niggas be rushing to put out some garbage.
Mm. So do you consider yourself somebody who just once you make something you just put it out there, or do you really take time with your releases?
I usually take time, but for me, it's more about it's more of a quality thing because I feel like right now you need to have quality. Quality is very important. It's not 2017 no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's too much. It's too much out there. And if your shit is dead ass some good shit, you're gonna wanna give it your best. You're gonna want to get it mixed the best. You're gonna want to get it mastered the best. You're gonna want to get it. And these things take time and money, and you don't know if it's a return or not. So you gotta make it a
Mm.
return by just
Yeah,
being worth people's time.
for
That's
sure,
it.
for sure. I agree with that. Quality over quantity. You gotta take your time and work on something solid. And I guess that's what some visual artists do too. They make a few paintings a year, maybe one or two a year, and then that's it, because they really appreciate the quality more than just having a lot of paintings out. I think a few artists have done that. I think Van Gogh doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have too many paintings, floating about. Um, we definitely. I don't even know if Jackson Pollock has a lot of paintings too. Like, he doesn't seem like somebody who has made like a lot of paintings. As well as Dali. Dali doesn't seem like somebody who just worked on too many pieces. He probably took some time to release some stuff, and it's more about you know the end results, and putting out something that's really worthwhile for the people to consume.
That's true,
Like you
but
said.
it's my bad,
Mhm.
my bad. Okay.
It's like you said, it's not 2017 because during that time we were just like on that SoundCloud era, just releasing and releasing and releasing like a whole lot of music, and it's like, yeah, we just wanted people to hear us and discover us in some ways, but now it's like, no, it's not about that. It's more about now who you are and what you're planning to leave when you no longer exist here. What does your art represent now? What does your music represent? How does it represent you once you're no longer here? That's what's important now.
You said what? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just a question part. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So,
Damn.
now I was
I
I
heard the
was
whole
just
backstory, just not the question.
yeah, I was just stating that the quality side of things,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
On the flip side of all that though, no, I heard everything. On the flip side of that, I do believe in the quantity shit. That's the whole thing. A lot of these artists that are great and respected and shit later on, even in the fine art world, some of them died in a very bad state because they over romanticize their art. But that's also why we have classical inspiration, because somebody really put their heart into the shit. You know what I mean? But we can't bite ourselves at the same time. I feel like as soon as you're ready to go, you should be going. But you need to uh, be able to ensure that this shit is gonna be something worth going with. But I do believe in emptying the clip. Like if I start dropping tomorrow, I gotta keep dropping. That's just how it is. But only if you can do that and it's not trash and people care enough. It depends on who it is. It depends on how people are reacting to the shit. Yo, you can roll another one, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely like that. You gotta consider,
How many? How many?
how as an artist nowadays, you have to have some type of rollout. The rollout is important. Um, you need to at least plan how things are gonna go. But um, now that brings another topic regarding the whole social media aspect of things. The fact that now we have to be content creators at the same time as artists, and that really consumes a lot of our time. What is your thoughts on, like, the social media age, and being an artist in this new day and age where content is consumed so rapidly?
It sucks right now to me. It sucks right now because now it's like, okay, there's so many artists, but none of them can be artists. They're all content creators. And what I'm hearing sounds like content. It doesn't sound like art. It sounds like content.
That's
So
true.
it's a negative effect to it. And plus, there's people on the internet just judging people. I don't know. I don't know who these niggas are, but people let them get in their head. I don't know. Or they be
Mm.
or they be too thirsty. and you're expecting all this big shit because people's doing all this big ass shit.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
relax.
Yeah, because you know what? I do see a lot of artists trying to make, content worthy music where, since content is so short,
That's a lot.
they release, songs where maybe a certain portion of the song is real catchy and can be used for a TikTok or a reel or YouTube short. They just create content for that now, and yeah, it's beautiful, but like it's not gonna get you the audience that is gonna withstand the test of time, that are gonna stay with you. You're not gonna get a loyal audience with creating music like that,
Yeah,
because once people listen to the full song of a song where it's being used on social media a lot, they listen to a full song. Once the audience listens to the full song, it doesn't really sometimes it doesn't really capture their attention as much, so it kind of just puts them off.
it's
And
because
they
nobody is
we
special like that right now. Like, there's nothing that people are chasing. People are chasing getting in front of these people so much. It's like, imagine this: somebody is on your body so crazy, crazy thirsty, and you're looking like, I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to go for that right now. You feel me? That's how we're looking out here, being so desperate to get in front of people. You're supposed to make them gravitate to you. Shit is
facts,
all the way backwards.
facts for
And
real,
there's so
because
many people. So they might even like the song and it sound like two other niggas songs. That it's just not gonna stick. Cause you're trying to go for them instead of making something that people could hold on to.
yeah,
It's
for
it's
sure.
getting all this shit now is getting into people's heads too much. Like I said, the 2017 and shit, people had their complaints. Social media was what it was, but it was a lot easier to cut through if you were actually worth it.
Mm, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
now it's like I don't even know. I
You
could like
mentioned
some of the shit. I can't even believe people is pretending to like it because I don't believe they even do.
something. That's true. You mentioned something like there's not a lot of like real artists anymore. We don't even know who's like in the forefront of hip hop right now. It's only the elder artists that are like the ones who have already carved, themselves in the industry. But even the newer acts don't last as long. They don't have that star power, this to sustain themselves for long. They just make hits. It's more about, I guess it's more monetary than anything now. That's what the music is about now. It's more about monetary value than actual creating a feeling or emotion, just like art. If you're a fast food artist in terms of like visual art, your art won't stand the test of time. People might just have it hanging on their walls here and there, but like if it's really scarce and it has quality to it, then people would want more of you, but they'll be willing to pay more for it. Same with music. If you do have high quality music, people will be willing to pay for it and support you as much as they can. But if you keep making fast food music and just music for like content, it kind of does water your music down and water you down, and people won't appreciate you as much. And that's the sad part about being an artist nowadays. We have to, in order to be in the face of the audience, we do have to kind of conform to you know those those kind of things.
Yeah. Um. It's sad. It's because it's discouraging.
Mm,
Like we're not seeing all these creative ass kids because they're seeing what this shit looks like, and they're saying,
mm,
"Let me take my creative ass over here and do this job instead. Do that instead. Do that instead. Anything but this. Anything but this." Because now people's acting like it's corny to be a rapper, and then you it isn't corny in and of itself, but then you go outside and these niggas are corny.
Yeah, I guess it's the lifestyle that's being portrayed as well, and what is now generally, cause like the picture or the image of a rapper. Back then, a rapper was just somebody who knew how to rhyme, and it wasn't more about like the lifestyles that you see now, because they somewhat kept their lives private. And right now it's more so about like looking cool and having all these you know all this jewelry and all these women, and having all these kind of assets around you, just to prove that you're a big person or you're bigger than the rest. And that's why I say the music videos send subliminals, because that's the image that the kids see, that a rapper is somebody who has big chains, who has the fancy cars, somebody who everybody wants to be around, kind of thing. Where the real ones, especially the underground people, don't want to be too in public and show off that kind of lifestyle. You can have all that stuff, but it's not about showing it off, because you as a rapper, while being a rapper, is about portraying or showing out a message or giving out a message to the public about like what's going on every day, rather than just the average stuff that isn't relevant.
But do you think that, and this goes back to the art versus life, or life imitating art thing, but do you think it's a reflection of where society is at right now? Because that's
Yep,
kind of what's being promoted all the way, but at the same
definitely,
time it's being shoved in their face. But then now
definitely.
people want to give people what they want. It's like chicken or the egg first type thing. I can't
Mm,
I can't even be sure.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
all
so
time. Thank you, bro.
my answer to that is, yeah, I think it's basically showing us where society's at and what we care about now.
Exactly.
We're more focused on the monetary things instead of appreciating life for what it is. We don't even care about the social issues out there, unless it's pushed or enforced upon us. You know, as
Pray
much
for the
as,
kids, bro. Just pray for the kids.
for sure, man, we definitely need to, because now we're the ones who are teaching them and are going to be the ones leading them to where they need to be. So when it comes to the lifestyles that these artists are showing and stuff like that, it kind of does represent what's going on in society, because it's where we're going. We're definitely going into this fast-paced life, and that's kind of what the musicians are showing in the music videos too, a fast-paced life. Even the blockchain space is low-key fast-paced. It's not even low-key, it's high-key fast-paced. We are too focused on price action and all that stuff. Things are so volatile in the blockchain space that we we just want to get gains and not really appreciate the ride. We don't really observe what's going on. And especially I can speak on the XRP community and how things are. Everybody wants things to be like really fast paced, and even the Bitcoin community, everybody just wants things to be fast paced, and they want money and to be rich, and then just show off that what they've earned from the cryptos they own and stuff like that, instead of appreciating it and seeing it for what it is. They don't see it as a tool to actually uh, you know uh, upgrade their lives, but not for them to kind of show off, because everybody wants to show off in some ways. And this kind of leads to the music thing. Like the music when it comes to music, artists just want to say, "Oh, I made this hit song, and I'm known for this hit song," rather than just creating music of value. Even though it may not be a hit song, it's more about like what what impact it has. You know.
I want to be able to go to your page, hit the shuffle, and hit play, and not be let down.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it as a consumer. Having a nice catalog of shit, but that's why it's quantity and quality. They're both real things. You wanna. I feel like artists just shouldn't rush themselves. They should go at the pace that they know they could run at. If you're that nice that you could drop some real crazy shit like every month, and it's crazy every time, go ahead. But if you can't really do that without it being ass, but you go for that and you're just dropping ass every month, it's not gonna help you. I don't believe that. I really don't.
Yeah, for sure, man. Um, let's get into a music break quickly, and then we're gonna come back for another segment. I have a few questions to ask Money's Myth. I'm just gonna get into the music, and then we're gonna get into the overrated, underrated segment of things. We'll be right back with the Wake and Bake vibes. I'll be playing music from the top 10 on the Sonar Muse platform. Hope you guys enjoy the music here. Let's get to it. Righty.
Good, good. Keep on going.
Oh man, here we go again. Killing shit with a pad and pen. They act like they know Kamikaze, but they knew him way back then. They act like they cool with me, but homie, I cannot pretend. I keep shit 100. You divide that shit by 10, yeah. Oh my, tangent, cosine. I can tell what your angle is, but I ain't gotta try. They do a swift 180. Who is the best? All of these people debating. Fuck the list is all I gotta say to them. I ain't keeping score, but we're in the lead. By landslide, so they need some skis. New doors open for me, and I just proceed. I see false idols everywhere. All they do is mislead. Girl came to succeed, so she dropped to her knees. Damn, she got spunk. Kamikaze got the funk. I get the whole pie whilst they be fighting for a chunk. I was shimmy shaking to the bank. Now I became my own bank. High levels to shit like I'm smoking a bag while she choke. You're a joke, I guess you're a gag. Me, myself, and I be with the whole gang. I ain't a slave, can't let my chain hang. No suicide boys, so we don't hang. But some buzz like my phone just rang.
Hey, you know what time it is? I think it's time to show the world what's going on for 2023.
You are a super dancer.
Congex.
Perfect.
Hey, let's fucking go. You know when I come, I bring that for the road. And you cannot expect me quitting all easily like that. Better not try push me or some badass mode. Cause if you really want to, I won't hesitate, so fuck that. As we keep going on, once or twice, soon as I am steady for this. Hey, then catch us later, puffing some ounce, some ice on high. Demon, let's chill out, this is. Hey, as we keep going on, you better stop, make it straight or make home. Next time keep you cool when you run through my zone. As we keep going on, shit can go quicker further than Amazon. Deal with it, now watch out for repercussion. Watch out, you know when I come, I bring that for the road. And you cannot expect me quitting on easily like that. Better not try push me or some badass mode. Cause if you really want to, I won't hesitate, so fuck that. As we keep going on, once or twice, soon as I am steady for this. Hey, then catch us later, puffing some ounce, some ice on high. Demon, let's chill out, that's it. Hey, you know I got the chill, but I can never take it slow. So even when I move out, I'll relaxing on my throne. That's plenty haters waiting me for so long to stop my growth, but now let's put them to the dark zone when they can find no more growth. Bitch, all you shit so gross while all my shit so dope. Tryna ride some big wave like I did that, don't get man where you get drawn. Call me crazy, but I never be scared to make the first step before I jump. Hey, let's talk, you're more pissed off using rap to tease me through the floor. No, when I come, I bring that for the road. But you cannot expect me quit it all easily like that. And I swear that's no fucking cap. I'm doing this for the culture, not just the bitches, the money or the thing. It's fucking good. You know when I come, I bring that for the road. And you cannot expect me quitting all easily like that. Better not try push me or some badass mode. Cause if you really want to, I won't hesitate, so fuck that. As we keep going on, until the early morn. We make the world go round when you let everybody on. As we keep going on, until the early morn. We make the world go round when you let everybody on. As we keep going on. So take it easy now. I ain't pretending shit, I mean it before you start hearing me calling that way. You feel me? As we keep going on. Mancon, Congex, Killer, K, what's up? Hey, 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 hey.
not an ordinary fella.
Got one that can sing.
Be your own bank, be your own label. I'll make some pay now, so I'm so stable. We supposed to be brothers, no I don't hate you. They don't wanna be saved, so I won't save you. Be your own bank, be your own label. I'll make some pay now, so I'm so stable. We supposed to be brothers, no I don't hate you. They don't wanna be saved, so I won't save you.
Be your own label and don't trust these snakes. Never say it so, cause the devil gonna take out bags in the trunk, got bags in the safe. BYOD, don't trust these banks. Before they flip the switch, they probably rolling up the tanks. They coming for your bags, throw it on a hard plate, put it in a safe place. BLT, IOB, drop it NFTs, music getting strings, micro payments getting droppers, get it off that hot, throw it on that cold wallet, came to free these souls who used to be controlled. Now everything been exposed in the new 1%, and we probably all chose, and we coming for the throne. Mostly politicians clones, and we taking out the devil, letting all the spirits go. Hallelujah in the rapture, and we all win ghosts. Meet me at the moon party, knocking on heaven's door, dropping talk, and you low or you light, and you
be your own bank, be your own label. I'll make some pay now, so I'm so stable. We supposed to be brothers, no I don't hate you. They don't wanna be saved, so I won't save you. Be your own bank, be your own label. I'll make some pay now, so I'm so stable. We supposed to be brothers, no I don't hate you. They don't wanna be saved, so I won't save you.
Tell the truth, ain't no telling lies. I hold the prizes decentralized. The revolution gon' be televised. XRP gon' fly, not financial advice. Money compromise, don't be surprised when it dies. Cause when it's all time highs and the changing of lives, when the text utilize, I got my bag precise. All you getting is lies and they ain't telling you why. At the same damn time, their minds on bedtime. I can never lose, they just hit the snooze. Catch me on the cruise, it'd be cool living in my shoes. Watching catch the blues, they don't have a clue what to do. Sipping Don 1942 with the blue crew. Watching what they do, not what they say. I be getting paid crypto every day. Now they know I'm ballin' like the NBA. And they only stalling cause the NDA.
Be your own bank, be your own label. I'll make some pay now, so I'm so stable. We supposed to be brothers, no I don't hate you. They don't wanna be saved, so I won't save you. Be your own bank, be your own label. I'll make some pay now, so I'm so stable. We supposed to be brothers, no I don't hate you. They don't wanna be saved, so I won't save you.
I'ma introduce me, XRP projecting mills. I'ma introduce you another Bitcoin maxi shield. If you're gonna
you are a super dancer.
Make sure it's 3 to 5 second speed with low fees. Carbon neutral, carbon suture, signing deals and not producer. Can't own your master, still a slave. Nah, that's really not the way. Blockchain music, let MFTs to prove it. Make my own slogan, decentralized motion, real independent zone while it's cold storage thinking. Triangular trap tsunami, record label spitting fables. XRP and Ripple made me willing and able to thrive off the acid. This music I can trash it, but I won't though. Keep those slackers on their toes, strategize X and O's. Let me tell some backs, kings of the crypto flow. Mount Rushmore, crypto rappers, they chart dead flatline just like the Atlas.
Blockchain monkeys, how are you, my friend?
What's going on, my brother, man?
It is great to see you, man.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the
You're
greatest
not an ordinary
transformation
fella.
of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
You'll get a good school.
Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. First we research, then we research that research. Throw it on that nano ledger, pull that heat first. We used to fun and the Twitter beef, cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We say about it swift, keep it walking, respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking. And shout out to my blockchain monkeys who came out of that safari to our chain party. Jason Rockwood with it. You can give us the W, cause it's gorillas in this jungle. Sunny Lou, they rocking with me. Oh, they feeling me. ODL, that's the order, man. Liquidity. Hey, Wall Street, we got what you need. I love a crypto liquidity. Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I'm talking mad research. It'll make a head spin, cause it was CKK and it was D-A-I and it was always Kevin Cage with some T-M-I and mixing crypto. That's a lot of legendary. I was screaming to the masses, acting like they couldn't hear it. With a lot of raw cash and gem crypto. How you living? Did I say beat chain? Token vision. It's popping out. And Mikey, yo. Uncle Sam, cause he took me on a lifeboat. But she got a fatty. And she's a nurse. I'm here to put my rocket in her universe. Oh, this is freedom here. I'm talking Rogerville. Antonopolis. That's what brought me here. Walking in this bitch like Jim Swartz. I'm an arson. Till we're party and we're right at the arson. Blockchain. Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. 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 We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. How you living? They say we doomed. I beg to differ. Those is on the moon. How you living? They say we doomed. I beg to differ. Those is on the moon.
Are you participating?
Yes. That was top 5 songs from the Wake and Sona Muse playlist. Top 10 for the week. We got some songs from Blockchain Monkeys, Cyber, Killer Strider. We got some from XRP Bags, Lemmy, Crypto Tales, as well as some music by Angel NFT. Shout out to them. So let's get back into conversation with MoneyisMeth and continue speaking about the music scene. Are you there, bro? I think we lost him. I think until then, I'll play one more song until we get him back into the room. Let's do that. Let's get into one last song and then we can get back into it.
You move smoothly. Yes. Grab my heart.
You took a piece of my heart. think I'm a shot. Yo, get a lot. Everybody don't have. Watch me inside. You think I'm missing my heart? I'm taking from my house. I think I love you inside. Yeah, I'm going inside. Yeah, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Girl, I gave you my best, and now there's this emptiness all in my chest. You make me feel like life is a test. I need to do me and I gotta get rest. Gotta get out, have to do more. Living this life, like what is it for? Sick of keeping the score. I need to do me now than never before. Yeah, I saw your girl, I got her on a FaceTime. Treat her like a queen while I'm rapping to the baseline. Now she's at my crib and I'm feeling on her waistline. Yes, TKO when I do this all the damn time. Feel like I'm going insane. Girl, you all in my brain. Gotta go hop on a plane. I'm trying to make you my mate. I gave you all of my heart. Can't stand where we are apart. Couldn't see that from the start. I gotta get out and I gotta get smart.
Tell what you want, tell what you need. Baby, Vibez on the choppers, I can do what you need. I would think I'm a shot, you don't get a lot. Anybody don't have, what you mean your side? You think I'm missing my heart? I'm taking from my house. I think I lost on my side. Yeah, I'm going inside. Yeah, follow me, follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me.
my growth. Haters, I'ma roll until these wheels don't pop around your city. So sedity, every coast. Keep on spinning round, 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 roll, roll, roll. Ain't no question about it, yeah, I'm about it. Paid all my dues, I owe nobody. I can roll around already, here I go. I've been rolling around already on my own. And you can see that I got it, so much profit. I got projects on, I stop and cruise like bubblegum. Could be popping, lounging here on our ship, ready to rock it. So much drip like an old faucet. You gon' need a plumber to stop because we here ready to roll. It's all ready to go. Ain't no time wasting no more. We done been down that road. Locked and loaded, ready to flow. We here every day, you know. Ain't no question about it, yeah, I'm about it. Paid all my dues, I owe nobody. I can roll around already, here I go. I've been rolling around already on my own.
I said, baby, call me Superman.
I thought you
Do
still
that
playing
low
music.
passing off, feel like I'm Justin and James. Hard on my seat like a Letterman, let me explain. I'm on the top, Connecticut, Maine. You in the game, you better get saved. Pull up and whip like a slave. Hold up, stop. Told her to drop, but she wanna roll. Niggas be chairs, most of them fold. Never been sweet, cinnamon roll. This shit getting old. City on fire when I run the show. City on fire, you already know. So roll, 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 roll.
Ain't no question about it, yeah, I'm about it. Paid all my dues, I owe nobody. I can roll around already.
Great!
I've been rolling around
Absolutely wonderful!
I'm rolling like Sonic, I'm feeling bionic. Erotica body, she got my temperature rising. I'm feeling myself, she like to sit in the lobby. I stay with the gas, like too much milk in my body. Lactose, pesos, don't lack those. Camera roll, strike a pose like In Vogue. I'm known to be too bold, too froze, that's too cold. Two blunts, that's two rolls. Finish those, roll two more, cause we roll, roll. Roll, 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 roll.
Ain't no question about it, yeah, I'm about it. Paid all my dues, I owe nobody. I can roll around already, here I go. I've been rolling around already on my own.
Watch me and my team puzzle piece this shit together. LLCs, we moving clean as Alka-Seltzer.
Those are the nicest steps.
That trust a shelter. I love it when a plan comes together. Big drip, she calls that money. I gotta get to her like a bitch.
Good, good. Keep on going.
I'm sorry. If the charge is loyalty, then damn it, I'm red-handed. Yeah. We built it from the bottom 10 years and we ain't stopping. They asking when I'm dropping, nigga, check the bass line when you bop. Oh, some of my niggas had to push them keys. Now I got my niggas legit off from pushing keys. Watch me and my team puzzle piece this shit together. LLCs, we moving clean as Alka-Seltzer. Gotta keep that money safe, that just a shelter. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. Watch me and my team puzzle piece this shit together. LLCs, we moving clean as Alka-Seltzer. Gotta keep that money safe, that trust a shelter. Love it when a plan comes together. Big drip, she callin' that money. I got to get to her like a bandit, yeah. This season, all season, Mike Tyson, Ali in offense and defense is outstanding, yeah. Need my outstanding share the game, I understand it, play. Soon as I get mine's fine, I'll be Gucci, man, LaFleur. On another stratosphere, manifested can appear. That's the master plan this year. Call on me the grenadier, the track I do the damage, yeah. Watch me and my team puzzle piece this shit together. LLCs, we moving clean as Alka-Seltzer. Gotta keep that money safe, that just a shelter. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. Watch me and my team puzzle piece this shit together. LLCs, we moving clean as Alka-Seltzer. Gotta keep that money safe, that just a shelter. Love it when a plan comes together. You know why you think? But the here's of me. Hey, leave a nigga hope that I hit that 3. Yeah. Why she always smiling when she see me? She just wanna hit out all night long. I just wanna rock out with my team. Wait until you see your side. Oh. Wait until you see us ride.
KDB.
You're not an ordinary fella!
Alrighty. We're back with the Wake and Bake vibes. Shout out to MoneyisMeth. We're here for the next
My
segment
sincerest
of.
apologies, G.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So I do have one last few questions before we end the show. The first one I'm just gonna ask you now, and then we get into the overrated, underrated segment. I would just like to find out from you, what is your definition of success? Especially when it comes to being a musician or an artist, what is your definition of success?
My personal one?
Yeah.
I have two different metrics. I have one I want to be able to sit back, listen to my shit, have a full catalog, and say, yo, I really went on a run in terms of really putting out some shit that is gonna sound good for a long time. That's a personal thing though. And on the other hand, success would literally be, yo, I can eat off of this. I don't have to do no regular shit ever. I can eat off just this. Cause I love making it. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
I want a life full of loving what I'm doing all the time. I'm not a live for the weekend type of person.
That's dope, man. That's an amazing perspective for like success. Yeah, one of the main metrics for a lot of people is just being able to, make ends meet with their craft. So yeah, the whole thing of just being able to look at your content and appreciate it for what it is. Yeah, that's a beautiful perspective. Let's get into the overrated, underrated segment of this. Unfortunately, we got cut off on Twitter Spaces, but we still live on Periscope. We're still live on Instagram. We're
We
still
still
live
here, man. We still here.
doing our thing. So let's get into it. Overrated, underrated. Let's go.
All right, let's get it.
Life ain't really tragic, cause life is really magic. It's full of a lot of tricks, like a hat loaded with rabbits. You always get a chance, so you gotta go out and grab it.
Okay, so with overrated, underrated, this is how it goes. I tell you a topic or a theme, and you tell me if you feel like it's overrated and underrated, and you tell me why as well. For those on the YouTube stream, or even anybody who is on the Periscope or Instagram side, just put overrated, overrated, as well as your reason why it's overrated, underrated. So let's get into it. The first the first topic is AI generated art. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think it's overrated or underrated?
I actually think, oh, that's a good one. Damn, part of me feels like it's underrated. But I feel like it's only underrated because it's underutilized or misutilized. And that sticks out to people the most, the general population and shit like that. So that's what they gravitate towards, that perspective on it. Because I look at it like another tool. I don't feel like any real artist should feel threatened by it at all. However, the shit do be trash. Some of the shit do be trash. Because it makes it too easy. Like I said earlier, limitation breeds creativity. If you had to really sit down and figure out how to do shit 100% yourself, you would probably come out of that stronger than if you were using a whole bunch of crazy shit to help you. But I could see AI, and I fuck with AI. I've used it a couple times for even art related things. So it could be used as a source of inspiration. It could be used in so many ways. And some of this shit is super, super dope. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like it's both.
Yeah, I think it is underrated as well, to some extent, if you just using portions of it to, enhance your art, but not to use it all over the place and just have that be the art, just using it to, add certain features or enhance something that you couldn't really do yourself, then yeah, that's where I would say it's underrated.
Definitely.
Um,
I think it's
uh,
only overrated because it's underutilized. Or not
hmm,
underutilized, just not utilized to its fullest potential on a wide scale.
yeah, and it's still the beginning in its its entirety. Like there's still more to come with AI. AI is just most of the art, AI generated art looks. It doesn't look as authentic as yet, or so it's too. Sometimes it's too surreal or too real, and sometimes you can see that it's AI generated, but they're getting there. They're getting there. If there is some unity or some kind of you know synergy between an artist and AI, if there was a way to combine the two, then yeah, that would make it more authentic and a great combination.
Yeah, and we have to remember too, this is a technology. Everyone making AI art is not an artist. An artist is gonna make AI art differently than somebody randomly just doing some shit. If you're a real artist, you're gonna take a tool and do something with it.
Mm.
That's it. But nobody should be scared of it. Cause right now it's no competition.
Mm.
Something just feels off about it every time you look at it.
Mm. Yeah, for sure. I agree. I agree. Definitely agree with that. Let's get to the next one. Second would be boom boom bap and backpack, backpack rap. What's your thoughts on that?
Um, can you give me an example?
Overrated?
Because I feel like there's different types of boom bap right now.
Okay, so if we talk about like backpack, I would say backpack or boom bap would be Griselda and all of them, the
Okay.
Alchemist, Larry June, uh, those- that kind of group of artists would be considered boom bapish backpack rap. The Cool Kids, I don't know if they still do their thing. Yeah, but yeah, those
Wow, the
those
cool kids. I don't know. I think they do.
what's your overrated, underrated?
Mm, I'd say I would still say underrated. I know it seems saturated right now, but I would still say underrated because most of the time when they fuck up at is when to get bigger, they start deviating and making awkward sounding like trap music that sounds like it was made by somebody who's 45. They start going out of bounds, doing out of pocket shit like that. Shit that just doesn't sound right. Versus when they're really if you're nice, like it rises to the top in that. And that's what I do appreciate about that type of that side of hip hop right now. But A lot of people are making it and it sucks. But the sound itself, I think, is timeless. It still
Yeah,
works. You can still get a bag off that shit. It still works.
yeah. Just like Kendall just mentioned, that you still have to have some type of foundation, and that's basically where we started off in the rap hip hop scene. Boom bap is where things started. Though it wasn't really called boom bap at the time, I guess, but it definitely did, bring us to where we are. And history tends to repeat itself. We
Yeah,
are, going full circle. I think we've come to a crossroad where, like, where do we go from here? Do we, go into a whole thing of just having minimalistic vocals, or do we go into the, back to the basics and back to where we started and then try and elevate from there? So, like you said, I also think it's underrated as well. I think it's underrated definitely because it's a breath of fresh air. We need something with substance. We are really focused more on beats than anything. It seems like that to me, that we definitely focused more on the beats than actually hearing what they have to say in the music. And when we do focus on what they say, doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't resonate with many people. But you know different strokes for different folks.
for
Some may
sure.
say it's overrated, that boom bap is overrated, but others may think it's underrated.
Yo, hold on 2 seconds.
All right, no stress. Um, yeah, that's basically how boom bap is for me. I feel like, yeah, it's definitely a thing of, we have to get to a point of trajecting from where we are right now, because it seems like we stuck in a loop in some way. So that loop we need
Yeah,
to get out of, and move back. So we need to go down and just shoot back up, to the stars.
yeah.
Um, let's get into the last one, last but not least. Radio, radio. Do you think using the
Radio?
radio to promote your music, yeah,
That's
and listening
over.
to, you think it's overrated? You think it's overrated?
That's done. Yeah, that's overrated.
Hmm.
That's done.
Interesting.
That's over. That was the easiest one so far.
Okay, tell me why.
Because it's too watered down. It's too the payola is too deep, and
Mm.
they be late to everything. We're all tapped in already before they're tapped in, and they're supposed to be helping us. They can't put us on to nothing. You in our cars and you can't put us on to nothing. Niggas is running straight to the Bluetooth. That era's done. The radio, nothing.
Ooh.
The radio is nah.
Wow. Okay, that's a different perspective. I honestly think it's underrated. Though we, have ease of access to everything, I
They're
think
never
that.
gonna put you on prime time for an interview. They're never gonna put you in certain spots. They're not gonna
Mm,
play your song unless you're there. They'll
mm,
play it at a random time. They won't play
mm.
it at all. You'll do a interview with the not the top DJ, not the second highest up, not the third highest up, not the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the lowest tier. Like it might not even make it to their YouTube. If it does it gets 300 plays in 4 months. You feel me? Like the radio shit is not what it was because they don't have control anymore. It was crazier when they had control and you could pull up and do certain, and that's how it popped off in New York. And niggas would just boom, pull up, show up, you know. But everything wasn't on cameras and all that. But
All
now it's
right,
a little different. They have no control anymore. That's what it is. They're not holding the steering wheel.
for sure. Okay, so I do kind of agree with your sentiments that, they they kind of limiting, and the fact that they're not in tune with what's going on. But at the
No one
same
our
time,
age will hear our shit on
yeah,
the
that
yeah.
too. And the fact that you have to pay, I'm kind of like beating myself now, saying all of this because I'm giving more points to why it's overrated. But at the same time, it's still a way for many people to consume music and get content. Though it may not be the latest stuff, people still rely on the radio when when things aren't working out in accordance to the the Spotify's, and using all these streaming platforms, and even using the aux, or like even the Bluetooth. It doesn't really, it's forever. The radio frequencies are everywhere, so you'll always find a station to listen to. So that's always going to be a means for, getting music, even if it's like music that is old. You'll still
But
be
then
able to get nostalgia for sure.
for sure. But then it has to also reflect and there's no more live DJing on the radio. But you
Mm,
also have to remember the oh fuck. What was my point? You gotta remember that who is the audience?
mm,
If the audience has shifted and now okay, it's not just how many people is listening, it's who are these people? Does your shit connect to the audience that's listening to the radio currently, or to an audience that's listening to more shit on the internet, more shit on Spotify? There's a reason niggas don't care about SoundCloud no more, because now the young niggas is going straight to the streaming services. It's not 2017 no more. So the radio shit is like, it has to be fire to niggas that's 45 years old driving on their way to work. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it has to be them type of car bangers, club bangers, da da da. The radio's for the car, but there's people that's consuming music all the time
mm,
outside the car. So you could still get in there and get motion, but it's like you get motion within that, and there's a bigger ocean. I feel like it's for new artists. It's not that good. It's good for established ass artists that already have that share of the market share. That's why it's the same shit. It's still Drake right now. It's still Drake right now. Like, this has been since I've been in middle school. Like, when are we can't move past it. The shit is out of control. I don't know.
Facts.
And you do have to pay your
Facts.
way to walk in the building. It's like joining a fraternity with weird niggas.
Mm, mm, mm. Sure, for sure. Yeah, okay. You do kind of have a point. So I'll just be on the fence with that. Like, to some extent, yeah, it is mostly overrated. But yeah, we can take it as overrated, though. Overrated than underrated, because it's more overrated points. So yeah, appreciate you, doing this, joining me. I just have one last question.
And go
What
for
is
it.
next for Money is Myth? What is next for you?
I'm working on a lot of shit. I'm trying to get some music out to y'all, and just I'm trying to go crazy like it was the pandemic again. I'm trying to go crazy
Mm,
like the pandemic again. Empty the clip,
mm,
but I just gotta keep shooting. I just gotta keep shooting. That's it. I'm trying to shoot the whole summer
awesome.
up at least. I'm trying to shoot
Yeah.
that whole time for sure. I got a couple tapes in the work, all different shit. I'm trying to like keep my tone, but on a whole bunch of different shit, like some psychedelic shit, some trap shit, the boom bap shit, the hardcore boom bap shit. I got some shit coming out with um these dudes out of PA, bro. They're so nice. Crown of Horns. This is his merch right here. I'm wearing it right now. Um fucking Man producing my shit. We on some like Mad Lib fucking. We on some whole other shit. Now I got shit with ATEL, and that we're gonna use AI for that too, because he does AI art and all that. So
Fire.
yeah, I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm trying to do it up. I just wanna. When I start, I want to be able to keep fucking running, because IG is fronting on me right now too. IG's hating on me. It's because I said a word I wasn't supposed to use, but I censored it, bro. I censored it. It was the um it starts with a K and ends with an L. I guess that's all I could say on Instagram. And it wasn't on no serious shit. But I got the notification. I was like, damn, they better block my shit again, bro. I don't even know how I lost the first MoneyisMeth account.
Oh yeah, you've been like switching accounts. Been
I
seeing
hate that.
that.
It's because of them. It's not me. I don't think that's not no artsy shit. I hate when niggas do stupid shit like that. This is the real. Because why would I ever do that? But this, yeah, they're hating. But it's a different. Social media is different. Like when my shit was starting to gain any type of traction, it was like everyone could see your shit. No matter what, they're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Niggas don't see anything, bro. Not if they say, nah, we gotta stop that. It
Yeah, for
sucks.
sure.
That's why I gotta be outside, be in real life, make sure niggas know shit, and keep doing art and shit. But yeah, I got a lot. Cause that's this is what I'm passionate about. I'm trying to do a whole bunch of features, drop, and just shoot. I'm trying to shoot. All. Come on. It's the summer's coming up. It's time to shoot.
For sure,
That's what's
bro.
next. And we gotta cook too, nigga. Cause we go. Yeah. We be saucing
Yeah.
it up. We be saucing it up.
Yo, for real. Like it's been so long, and like
Niggas know. Niggas know. Yeah,
been
we need to do
discussing
one.
like a joint project like for quite some time. So yeah, it's definitely supposed to be in the works. It's gonna be in the works. Um, I should have actually premiered like that song that I sent you. I think it was last year. That you hopped on.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. We been
Yeah,
had songs. We been had songs. Dumb.
yes, I think yeah, I'm gonna premiere it like next week.
Fire.
And let the community give that a listen. I think I should just put it up. Shout out to Art Blessing, the homie. He produced that one. We
Shout out
definitely
to
got
him.
something there. But yeah, how can people get a hold of you? What are your socials? Where can they find you?
Just hit me on IG at Cocaine Colgate. Cocaine Colgate. COCAINECOLGATE.
All right.
Cocaine Colgate. White smile.
For sure. Appreciate you, MoneyisMeth. It was great
Likewise.
having you on the show. We will see you. We hope to have you again sometime. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna play some songs from MoneyisMeth that we have, some joints that I have with him, and then we're gonna close off. Shout out to everybody who tuned in today. Really appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody on the Twitter space, and shout out to everybody on the YouTube side. Shout out to everybody on the X Periscope side, as well as shout out to everybody on the Instagram side. You know, it's great to have y'all, and I can't forget everybody on the back end who'll be listening on the back end. Shout out to y'all too. We'll see you next week for another weekly dose of the Wake and Bake Vibes. I'm your host, Kamikaze. See you. Let's
Fire.
get it.
getting high just for the lows. Yeah, my stress is high, so
Grab my heart.
Yeah, they say honesty is good for the soul. Well, my life's a movie, I'm the star of the show. My life's a movie, let the cameras roll. I've learned some shit that I should've known. Yeah, being great is the only goal. And I won't stop till the curtains close. If you wanna get, let's get it. Get to a paper confetti. Got one life, don't grit it. Got one life, don't forget it. Got one chance, you can't do it again. Got one moment, you can't live it again. Won't repeat what I said, won't repeat what I said. I'm just trying to make bread, I'm just trying to get fed, not get locked by the feds. World is fucked up and it's evident, we all gon' die, it's imminent. Niggas getting locked up just to trend to get a few sentences. Locked up for lifetime sentences, going viral, doing reckless shit. Ain't trying to fit in, ain't on my Tetris shit. I'm kingin' and you on your peasant shit. Meeting me is just so pleasant, bitch. I ain't got time to be playing games with y'all like Nintendo Switch. One get, let's get it. Get to a paper confetti. Got one life, don't grit it. Got one life, don't forget it. Got one chance, you can't do it again. Got one moment, you can't live it again. Won't repeat what I said. If you wanna get, let's get it. Get to a paper confetti. Got one life, don't grit it. Got one life, don't forget it. Got one chance, you can't do it again. Got one moment, you can't live it again. Won't repeat what I said.
Really lynching your skin, separating your kin, setting limits on dreams you niggas never could dream. Higher than me, I am the highest being there is, a deity, and I'm moving mountains with mind. I'm manifesting a mind full of gold for the hive, bringing back honey for us to survive and thrive. I swear to God, everything was awesome, and then I woke up, then I had to just toss them out the window of your mind. Four-way window pane on this tongue of mine. Getting higher than God, getting higher than God. Niggas never could see me cause they is a facade. And if you is a facade, then you invisible to me. Chain reaction, that's just how it's gotta be. It is what it is and it's not what it's not. And you is not hot, nigga. Fuck yeah, niggas. Eat a fucking cock, fuck your mama in the law, nigga. Government funded the law, niggas. You get lost, nigga. Yeah, that means we're setting fire to your systems and your visions.
Let's get it. Get to paper confetti. Got one life, don't grit it. Got one life, don't forget it. Got one chance, you can't do it again. Got one moment, you can't live it again. Won't repeat what I said. If you wanna get, let's get it. Get to paper confetti. Got one life, don't grit it. Got one life, don't forget it. Got one chance, you can't do it again. Got one moment, you can't live it again. Won't repeat what I said.
Perfect! Good, good! Keep on going!
I can't fuck with your mans and them niggas pussy OnlyFans. So OnlyFans head spinning like ceiling fans, looking for me like the best. Yeah, I'm skinny, but I'm busy eating my metabolism, exercising deep in sanitary, better back up off me. Thought you had me, then you lost me. Bobby, when she off the Whitney, she tying her head and she introduced me to a tonsil. I'm an old school full of fossil. Boy, your purple, I'm a true fossil. Yeah, I know these bitches ain't shit I can never love again. Everybody got a friend, but I'm the one who bringing the benefits. And if you cross me, you gotta repent. Yeah, don't got a question, I'm hitting them off at a vent. Can I vent? I'm the illest one at this event. I'm the silliest here with the pen. Is you shitting me, bitch? Better grab it, depends. Well, I make it with shit depends. I got money on my mind, well I lied, I got many plans, slide like a minivan, Van Damme, autopilot stance, take a chance, pair moon dance, mans can't stand on their own, better switch it down.
I ain't got a plan B like a pregnancy, you ain't getting me. I'm that number one public enemy. You ain't friends with me, you can't get with me. Like I am really a man, it's enjoying love like winning that tennis. I'm going viral, I'm so infectious. You niggas boring like giving a lecture. This is so critical, bars on the stretcher. I'm having fun, I have an adventure. I am the shit. I am the shit, so get on my dick. I am the man, you just a bitch. I jump on the beat, then hop off it quick. Short man. Street is here. Go.
Good, good. Keep on going.
Give me keep it, move it on no. Vitaminator, jump on no. XRP, NFT, TV turn no. Out of the mud, trench, baby, now my city on me. When you come, you see me smile, bragger skies on me. Now I'm crypto lean, smoking on gasoline. When your bitch see my big bola, she wanna hop a lean. The meaning number one, look, none of me. Trapping overseas, fuck my fantasies. From sun up to sundown, she wanna fuck with me. I got all eyes on me. When you see me, bet on me, bet on me. Omo baby, omo. Give me keep it, move it on up. Vitaminator, jump on up. XRP, NFT, TV turn up. Omo baby, omo. Give me keep it, move it on up. Vitaminator, jump on up. XRP, NFT, TV turn up. Emi shello me, nobody me malo for me we elo me. I booking kerosene, uta neka pass ni banaji. I'm on a paper chase, I don't give a fuck in anybody say. I'm on my way to the top, I'm on my way to get everything I say. You need love, it just keep on calling me. Peacock, ping, tongues, think of the jungle, become the King Kong. Straight to the moon, everybody link up. Omo baby, omo. Give me keep it, move it on up. Vitaminator, jump on up. XRP, NFT, TV turn up. Omo baby, omo. Give me keep it, move it on up. Vitaminator, jump on up. XRP, NFT, TV turn up. Omo baby, omo. Give me keep it, move it on up. Vitaminator, jump on up. XRP, NFT, TV turn up. Omo baby, omo. Give me keep it, move it on up. Vitaminator, jump on up. XRP, NFT, TV turn up.